So building up the chairs gave me the feeling of starting something from the scratch. You know, 101, when you had to start something from the very beginning and you have no idea how you can manage that. So that's what happened. I wanted to trust the process, you know. Sometimes, every time I would say that we hear that we should trust the process and all that. And so I was there, feeling like this, you know. The idea of improving the beginning, the middle, and the end. At the beginning, I barely knew how to deal with the clay. So I was like, wow, how can I do that? At first I was throwing on the spinning wheel, and then I was like, oh my God, that's not for me, you know, I wanted to give up. But so I started to build up things, I started to hand build, I started to deal with the clay in a way that I did not know that it was possible. So after some work, I felt like I was improving, you know, I was progressing. I saw the skills I developed, and so I built all the 36 chairs, one by one, with different techniques, with different shapes. Each one of them, they are different. So because I felt like I was in a challenge, I came through my personal photos, you know, I've traveled around the world, I've collected a lot of photos. I am also a photographer, so I've been working on that, you know, so I had my own files. And looking through this, I felt like, oh my God, maybe I can see some new shapes, maybe I can do something different. So after a couple of weeks, I kind of finished all the 36 chairs. I finished this project, you know, I put the effort, I focused just in one thing. For this couple of weeks, I was straight working on that idea of the 36 chairs. So I was like, oh my God, it's an end, you know? And so I wanted to bring that. The idea of an end is nothing painful. Sometimes it is, but you know, sometimes putting an end in something is just the idea of that you accomplished something, that you succeed. So I felt I was complete. My project was done, and I was so happy. As I told you guys before, I felt that I was happy, and that was the best feeling that I could ever felt, you know. So I wanted to bring it to the idea of taking up something new. Sometimes it can be overwhelming. Sometimes you feel that you were lost. But starting from the beginning and developing your skills, it's like everything else in life, you know. No matter how many times we try, no matter how many ways we try, each one of us is unique, you know. So each one of us will try some other way to reach the goal, you know. So through all this and through all the experience that I had building up these chairs, it's one project from my 36, from my next show that I'm working on, the paintings, the sculptures. I'm working on finding new materials to deal with. So it's like, it's beautiful, you know? It's beautiful to realize it. And I want you guys to wonder how it would look like this last chair, because I brought here my chairs. I want to show you that this one was the first chair I built. It's kind of rustic, you know, you can see that I had no idea what I was doing. I just wanted to build my chair. And then with this whole process about getting to know the techniques, about getting to respect your time, this is one of the other pieces that I also built when I was like kind of confident enough that I could really build something new. So I want to think about how it would look like my last chair. The 36th chair is the chair when I call it an end. And I want not to show the perfection. I am not perfect, nobody does. You know, we are not perfect. We are not perfect. We are constantly trying to figure it out how to be perfect, but The truth is that we are not. We try it every day, but I mean, I want to pass you the idea of the end. And the end does not mean that something is perfect. So I want you guys to think about how it would be, the last chair. What would you guys imagine about that? And I want to invite you to this disclosure. I want to invite you for this big party. I want to invite you to the party that you won't forget. So the party of the chair will be like the place of the celebration, the place for a celebration of one end, of the end of this project. So the 36 chairs are done and ready to be shown by the public. So don't miss this opportunity. The party of the chairs will take place at 415 Brennan Street in San Francisco, California, this 24th of September. So I wait for you guys there. I hope that you all can come to celebrate this moment. I hope to see you guys there. And that's it. See you soon. Bisous.